What if love is not just emotion, but powerful brain chemistry? Imagine your heart racing because your brain is releasing hidden chemicals. Love begins silently inside the brain long before you notice it. Scientists have discovered love affects both brain and body deeply. It is not magic, but a complex biological reaction system. When attraction starts, the brain releases dopamine instantly. Dopamine creates feelings of pleasure, excitement, and motivation. This chemical makes you feel addicted to a person emotionally. Another chemical, norepinephrine, increases heart rate and alertness. This is why you feel nervous around someone you like. Your palms sweat and your body reacts without conscious control. Love literally changes how your brain processes reward and pleasure. The same brain areas activate as when eating delicious food, or when experiencing something exciting and highly rewarding. This explains why love feels so intense and consuming. The brain's reward system becomes highly active during attraction. Every message or interaction triggers emotional excitement. This is why early love feels overwhelming and addictive. Scientists call this stage romantic love activation. It affects decision-making and reduces logical thinking temporarily. You may overlook flaws in someone you are attracted to. The brain focuses only on positive traits during this phase. This is nature's way of encouraging bonding and reproduction. Evolution shaped love to ensure human survival and connection. Another chemical involved is serotonin, which becomes imbalanced. Low serotonin levels can cause obsessive thoughts about a person. This is why you constantly think about someone you love. Love is not just emotional, it is deeply neurological. Brain scans show increased activity in specific love-related regions. The ventral tegmental area becomes highly active during attraction. This region controls pleasure, motivation, and reward processing. The brain essentially rewards you for thinking about love. This creates a powerful emotional loop in your mind. Love can feel like an emotional addiction in early stages. The body also responds strongly to emotional attraction signals. Heart rate increases when you see someone you love. Blood pressure rises slightly during emotional excitement moments. Even voice tone and breathing patterns change unconsciously. Love affects both conscious thoughts and unconscious body responses. This makes it one of the most powerful human experiences. Scientists study love to understand human connection and behavior. It helps explain relationships, bonding, and emotional attachment. Love also triggers the release of oxytocin in the brain. Oxytocin is known as the bonding or cuddle hormone. It strengthens trust and emotional connection between individuals. This hormone becomes stronger during physical closeness and affection. Hugging, touching, and bonding increase oxytocin levels significantly. This creates deeper emotional attachment over time naturally. Love is therefore both chemical and emotional at the same time. It blends biology, psychology, and human experience together perfectly. Early love feels intense because the brain is highly stimulated. Over time, chemistry begins to stabilize into emotional bonding. This transition changes how love is experienced in relationships. Passion slowly evolves into deeper attachment and understanding, but the brain still remains deeply involved in every stage. Love influences memory, focus, and emotional perception constantly. Even small interactions can feel extremely meaningful and powerful. Scientists believe love is essential for human survival and connection. Without love, humans would struggle to form strong social bonds. Emotional attachment helps build families and communities together. This biological system has existed for thousands of years. It continues shaping human relationships in modern society. Every heartbeat of love begins with brain chemistry activation. But this is only the beginning of love's influence. The next part reveals how love physically changes your body. Have you ever felt your body react before your mind even understands love? Love does not stay in the brain. It spreads through the entire body. Once emotions intensify, the nervous system becomes fully activated quickly. Your body enters a heightened state of awareness and sensitivity. Heartbeats become faster when you see someone you love nearby. This happens because adrenaline is released into your bloodstream. Adrenaline prepares your body for excitement and emotional response. Blood flow increases to key organs during emotional attraction. This is why you feel warm or flushed around someone special. Your breathing pattern also changes without conscious control. It becomes shallow or rapid, depending on emotional intensity. Love can even affect your digestive system unexpectedly. Some people lose appetite when they are deeply in love. Others feel butterflies in their stomach due to nervous excitement. This sensation is caused by gut-brain communication pathways. Your stomach and brain are closely connected through nerves. Emotional signals travel quickly between these two systems. This is why love often feels physically overwhelming. Pupils in your eyes may dilate when you see attraction. This is a natural response linked to interest and excitement. Even body temperature can slightly increase during romantic feelings. Love activates your sympathetic nervous system strongly. This system controls fight or flight responses in humans, but in love, it creates excitement instead of fear. Sweat glands may also become more active during attraction. This is why palms get sweaty around someone you like. Your voice may change tone unconsciously during conversations. People often speak softer or more gently when in love. Facial expressions also become more animated and expressive. Smiling becomes more frequent and natural in romantic situations. Love also affects your immune system in surprising ways. Positive emotions can strengthen immune response over time. Stress reduction from love helps improve overall health. However, emotional stress in love can temporarily weaken immunity. This shows how powerful emotional states are on physical health. Sleep patterns may also change during early stages of love. Some people struggle to sleep due to constant thoughts. Others feel energized and need less rest temporarily. Love can disrupt normal hormonal balance in the body. Cortisol levels may fluctuate depending on emotional intensity. This hormone is linked to stress and alertness responses. Emotional bonding helps regulate long-term stress levels positively. Holding hands or physical touch reduces stress hormone production. This creates a calming effect on both body and mind. Skin-to-skin contact increases feelings of safety and comfort. The body responds strongly to emotional closeness and intimacy. Even heart rhythm becomes more synchronized in couples over time. Scientists have observed physiological alignment between partners. Love truly creates harmony between emotional and physical systems. Every part of your body responds to emotional connection. From brain to heart to hormones, everything becomes involved. This makes love one of the most powerful biological experiences. It influences health, behavior, and emotional stability together. Love is not just felt, it is physically experienced deeply. The body remembers emotional connections long after moments pass. Physical reactions often strengthen emotional bonding over time. This creates long-lasting attachment between individuals naturally. Love shapes how your body functions in everyday life. Even small emotions can trigger big physical changes inside you. Science shows love is deeply connected to human biology. But physical reactions are only one part of love's power. Emotional bonding plays an even deeper role in relationships. The mind and body work together in perfect harmony, and this connection becomes even stronger over time. The next part reveals how love affects your mind and emotions. What happens inside your mind when love takes complete control? Love doesn't just affect the body, it reshapes your thinking patterns. Your brain begins prioritizing emotional connection over logical reasoning. Decisions may feel different when you are deeply in love. You tend to focus more on positive aspects of your partner. This is called emotional filtering by psychologists and neuroscientists. The brain temporarily reduces attention to flaws and risks. This helps strengthen emotional bonding during early relationship stages. Love activates regions responsible for empathy and emotional understanding. You become more sensitive to your partner's feelings and needs. Emotional connection strengthens your ability to feel compassion. The brain mirrors emotions of loved ones automatically. This is known as emotional synchronization in relationships. Love increases feelings of happiness, security, and belonging. These emotions create a strong psychological attachment between individuals. Memory also becomes strongly influenced by emotional experiences. You remember moments with loved ones more vividly. Even small interactions can feel extremely meaningful and unforgettable. The brain stores emotional memories more deeply than neutral ones. This is why love-related memories last for years. Love can also create obsessive thinking patterns in early stages. You may constantly think about the person you love. This happens because reward pathways are highly active. The brain reinforces thoughts that bring emotional pleasure. This creates a cycle of anticipation and emotional excitement. Love also influences self-perception and identity over time. You may start changing habits to align with your partner. Relationships often shape personal growth and emotional maturity. Love encourages people to become better versions of themselves. Emotional support from love reduces feelings of loneliness. It creates a sense of purpose and connection in life. Humans are naturally wired to seek emotional bonding. Love fulfills deep psychological needs for attachment and belonging. Without emotional connection, the brain feels stress and isolation. Love helps regulate emotional balance and mental well-being. It reduces anxiety levels in supportive relationships. Positive emotional experiences strengthen mental resilience over time. However, love can also cause emotional vulnerability. Fear of loss may create anxiety and emotional instability. The brain becomes highly sensitive to relationship changes. Emotional highs and lows are common in romantic experiences. This is due to fluctuating neurotransmitter levels in the brain. Love creates both excitement and emotional uncertainty simultaneously. Trust plays a key role in stabilizing emotional connections. Without trust, emotional stress increases significantly in relationships. Communication helps regulate emotional understanding between partners. Sharing thoughts reduces emotional tension and confusion. Love strengthens emotional intelligence over time naturally. People become better at understanding emotions of others. Empathy grows stronger in emotionally connected relationships. The brain learns to prioritize emotional harmony over conflict. This improves long-term relationship stability and satisfaction. Love also influences motivation and life goals. Many people feel inspired to achieve more when in love. Emotional support boosts confidence and self-belief significantly. Love can act as a powerful psychological motivator. It changes how you view challenges and obstacles. Difficult situations feel easier with emotional support. The mind becomes more optimistic and hopeful in love. Emotional bonding creates lasting psychological transformation. Love shapes personality development in subtle but powerful ways. It influences thoughts, beliefs, and long-term behavior patterns. The mind becomes deeply interconnected with emotional experiences, and this connection continues to evolve over time. The next part reveals how love influences human behavior and choices. What if love secretly controls more of your actions than you realize? Love deeply influences human behavior in subtle and powerful ways. People often change their routines when they fall in love. Daily habits begin to align with the person they love. Time is rearranged to prioritize emotional connection and communication. This behavioral shift happens naturally without conscious awareness. Love encourages people to make sacrifices for their partner. These sacrifices strengthen emotional bonds over time. Decisions are often influenced by emotional attachment rather than logic. The brain prioritizes relationship satisfaction in many situations. People may adopt new interests shared by their partner. Shared experiences strengthen emotional intimacy between individuals. Love also affects communication styles and behavior patterns. People become more attentive and expressive in conversations. Tone of voice often becomes softer and more caring. Body language also changes in romantic interactions. Smiling, eye contact, and gestures become more frequent. These nonverbal signals strengthen emotional connection naturally. Love encourages cooperation and teamwork in relationships. Partners begin solving problems together more effectively. Conflict resolution becomes more important in emotional bonds. People try harder to maintain harmony in relationships. Love influences decision-making in major life choices. Career, location, and future plans may be adjusted. Emotional priorities sometimes outweigh practical considerations. This shows how powerful love is in shaping life paths. People may become more responsible when in committed relationships. Love creates a sense of accountability toward another person. This responsibility influences long-term behavior and discipline. Emotional attachment encourages personal growth and self-improvement. Many people strive to become better partners in relationships. Love also impacts social behavior around friends and family. Relationships can strengthen or change social connections. People may spend more time with supportive social circles. Emotional happiness often reflects in social interactions. Love increases generosity and kindness toward others. Positive emotions encourage helping and supportive behavior. The brain rewards acts of kindness in relationships. This creates a cycle of positive emotional reinforcement. Love can also influence risk-taking behavior. People may take bold steps for relationship stability. Emotional motivation becomes stronger than fear of failure. However, love can sometimes lead to impulsive decisions. Strong emotions may override careful thinking temporarily. This is why emotional balance is important in relationships. Love encourages people to plan a shared future together. Long-term thinking becomes more important in decision-making. Goals are often aligned between partners over time. Emotional bonding shapes lifestyle choices gradually. Habits become synchronized between people in relationships. Even small daily routines begin to match naturally. Love influences priorities in subtle but consistent ways. It changes what people value most in life. Emotional connection becomes a central part of identity. Behavior becomes more stable in healthy relationships. Trust and commitment guide long-term actions. Love also teaches patience and emotional control. People learn to manage emotions in difficult situations. Relationships become a space for emotional learning. Behavioral changes strengthen over time with experience. Love gradually reshapes personality and lifestyle patterns. It influences both short-term actions and long-term plans. Human behavior becomes deeply connected to emotional bonds. And these changes continue evolving throughout life. The next part reveals how love affects health and longevity. Can love actually make you live longer and healthier life? Scientific studies suggest love has powerful effects on physical health. People in loving relationships often experience lower stress levels. Reduced stress directly benefits heart health and immune function. Chronic stress is known to damage the human body over time. Love helps regulate stress hormones like cortisol in the body. Lower cortisol levels improve overall physical well-being significantly. Emotional support reduces the risk of anxiety and depression. Mental health improvements positively influence physical health outcomes. Love creates a sense of emotional security and stability. This security helps the body function in a balanced state. Heart health is strongly linked to emotional well-being. Happy relationships are associated with lower blood pressure levels. Lower blood pressure reduces risk of heart disease significantly. Love encourages healthier lifestyle choices between partners. People in relationships often eat better and exercise more. Partners influence each other's daily health habits positively. Emotional motivation helps maintain fitness and wellness routines. Love increases the production of feel-good hormones in the brain. These hormones improve mood and reduce physical pain perception. Oxytocin released during bonding strengthens immune system response. A stronger immune system helps fight diseases more effectively. Emotional connection can speed up recovery from illness. Patients with strong social support often heal faster. Loneliness is linked to weaker immune system performance. Love acts as a protective factor against emotional isolation. Sleep quality also improves in loving relationships. Better sleep leads to improved physical and mental health. Partners often feel more relaxed and safe together. This relaxation improves overall body recovery processes. Love can reduce inflammation in the body over time. Lower inflammation supports long-term health and longevity. Emotional happiness contributes to a stronger heart rhythm. Positive emotions help maintain balanced nervous system activity. Love also increases life satisfaction and psychological well-being. People in loving relationships report higher happiness levels. Happiness is strongly connected to physical health outcomes. Emotional support improves coping mechanisms during illness. Love provides motivation to overcome physical challenges. It strengthens resilience during difficult health situations. Couples often encourage each other to stay healthy. This mutual support builds stronger lifestyle discipline. Love reduces harmful habits like smoking and excessive drinking. Partners influence each other toward healthier choices. Emotional bonding creates a sense of responsibility for health. People want to stay healthy for their loved ones. This motivation improves long-term health behaviors significantly. Studies show married people often live longer on average. Emotional companionship contributes to increased lifespan. Love improves both quality and length of life. It creates a balance between mind, body, and emotions. Health benefits of love extend throughout the entire body. From heart to brain, every system feels its impact. Emotional connection becomes a key factor in wellness. Love is both emotional support and biological medicine. It strengthens humans in ways science is still discovering. Healthy relationships are essential for long-term well-being. Love encourages positive habits that support longevity. Emotional bonds help people live happier, healthier lives. Science continues to uncover love's deep impact on health. The connection between love and longevity is undeniable. It influences survival, happiness, and quality of life. Love truly shapes how the body ages over time, and its effects continue throughout an entire lifetime. The final part reveals the ultimate science of love and humanity. What if love is the hidden force shaping human evolution itself? Love is more than emotion. It is a biological survival system. It has guided human relationships since the beginning of time. Science shows love connects brain, body, and society together. Without love, human survival would have been far more difficult. Emotional bonding ensured cooperation, protection, and family stability. These factors helped early humans survive dangerous environments. Love evolved as a mechanism to strengthen human connection. The brain developed systems specifically for bonding and attachment. These systems continue influencing modern human behavior today. These systems continue influencing modern human behavior deeply in the brain. Long-term romantic strengthens emotional regulation and stability deeply in the brain. Companionate love focuses on trust, love strengthens emotional regulation and stability. These stages show how companionate love focuses on trust, emotional attachment grows stronger through shared experiences. These stages show how love evolves over time. Long relationships. Emotional attachment grows stronger through shared experiences. Memories become emotional anchors in long relationships. Feel and Neuroscience shows love rewires brain pathways over time. Stress. This changes how people reduces physical discomfort and respond in meaningful ways. Love can even influence perception of pain and stress. Health. Emotional support reduces physical discomfort in meaningful ways. Human connection remains essential for psychological health and physical stress. Isolation negatively affects both mind and body functions. Love acts as a buffer against emotional and physical stress. It strengthens resilience in difficult life situations. Social bonds are critical for long-term survival. Humans evolved as deeply social and emotional beings. Love reinforces group unity and cooperation in societies. These traits helped build civilizations throughout history. Even today, relationships influence global human behavior. Yet technology has changed how people express
emotional
love.
bonds.
Digital communication
Messages,
creates
calls,
new
and
forms
video
of
chats
emotional
still
connection.
trigger dopamine
Yet the brain
release.
responds
Human
similarly
emotions
to
remain
real emotional
constant
bonds.
despite
Messages,
technological evolution.
calls, and video chats
Science
still
suggests
trigger
love is
dopamine release.
universal across
Human
all
emotions
cultures.
remain constant.
Every society
despite technological
experiences
evolution.
attachment,
Science
bonding, and
suggests
emotional care.
love is universal
This
across
shows
all
love
cultures.
is deeply rooted
Every
in human
society
biology.
experiences
Future
attachment,
science may
bonding,
unlock
and
even
emotional
deeper
care.
understanding of
This
love.
shows love is deeply
Genetics
rooted in
might
human
reveal
biology.
more about
Future
emotional
science
compatibility.
may unlock even
Brain
deeper
research
understanding of
continues
love.
to explore
Genetics
emotional
might
intelligence
reveal more about
mechanisms.
emotional compatibility.
Artificial intelligence
Brain
may one day
research
study
continues
human
to
emotions
explore
deeply,
emotional
but
intelligence
love
mechanisms.
will always remain uniquely
Artificial
human in
intelligence may
experience.
one day study
It
human
combines
emotions
biology,
deeply,
psychology,
but love will always
and personal
remain
meaning
uniquely
together.
human in
No
experience.
machine can fully
It
replicate
combines
emotional
biology,
human bonding.
psychology, and
Love
personal
continues
meaning
to
together.
evolve with human
No
society
machine
itself.
can fully replicate
It
emotional
adapts to
human
new
bonding.
environments,
Love
cultures,
continues
and
to evolve with
technologies,
human
yet
society
its core
itself.
function remains
It
unchanged
adapts
over
to new
time.
environments,
Love
cultures,
connects
and
individuals into
technologies.
families,
Yet its core
communities,
function remains
and
unchanged over
civilizations.
time.
It is the
Love
foundation
connects
of human
individuals into
cooperation and
families,
progress.
communities,
Without
and
love,
civilizations.
human development
It is
would
the
not have
foundation
advanced
of
this
human
far.
cooperation
Every
and
scientific
progress.
discovery still
Without
traces
love,
back to
human
human
development
curiosity,
would not have
and
advanced this
curiosity
far.
is
Every
deeply
scientific
influenced
discovery
by
still
emotional
traces
connection.
back to human curiosity.
Love
and
motivates
curiosity
creativity,
is deeply influenced
innovation,
by emotional
and
connection.
personal growth.
Love
It
motivates
shapes how humans
creativity,
build their
innovation,
future
and
together.
personal growth. From ancient
It shapes how
ancestors to
humans
modern
build their
society,
future together.
love has guided
From
us.
ancient
ancestors
It is
to
both a
modern
feeling
society,
and a
love
biological
has guided
necessity.
us. It is both a
Science
feeling and a
continues to
biological
uncover its
necessity.
hidden layers and
Science
mysteries,
continues to
yet
uncover
love
its hidden
remains
layers
one
and
of
mysteries.
life's greatest human
Yet love
experiences.
remains one of
It
life's
defines
greatest
who we
human
are as
experiences.
emotional beings.
It defines who we are as
and
emotional
shapes
beings
how we interact
and
with the
shapes
world.
how we
Love
interact
is
with the
not
world.
just chemistry.
Love is
It
not
is
just
human
chemistry.
meaning itself.
It is human meaning
It connects
itself.
science,
It connects
emotion, and
science,
existence
emotion,
in
and
one
existence
force.
in one
The
force.
science of love
The science of
explains
love
both
explains
mind and
both
body,
mind
but
and
its mystery
body.
continues
But
to
its mystery
inspire
continues to inspire humanity
and that is the
endlessly.
science
And
behind
that
how
is the
love truly
science
affects
behind
us.
how love truly affects us.